Episode 4. The First Fall. Jared's little online store became his world. Every day after his part-time job, he'd dive into tweaking the site, analyzing ad performance, reading customer feedback, and learning the ropes of digital marketing. His tiny desk was now cluttered with scribbled notes, snack wrappers, and empty coffee mugs, a battlefield of ambition. By the third week, he'd made just under $200 in profit. It wasn't much, but it was real for a guy who once believed money only came in large bursts lotteries. Gambling, quick flips, it was a revelation. The steady drip of small wins fueled him. He started to believe this could be something. But just as quickly as the wave lifted him, it slammed him back down. It began with a delay in shipping. One of his best-selling desk organizers was suddenly out of stock with his supplier. Jared didn't realize this until 3 days after customers had already placed orders. Panicked, he messaged the supplier. No response. He emailed again. Still silence. Meanwhile, customers were beginning to message him with growing frustration. One woman, a schoolteacher named Clara, had ordered 5 units for her classroom. "I don't mind waiting," she wrote, "but at least be honest with me." Jared felt his stomach churn. He tried everything, offering refunds, sending apology emails, even buying similar items from a different supplier at a loss, just to fulfill the orders. It worked for a few customers, but the damage had been done. His site got a string of negative reviews. Traffic dropped. His ad account was flagged due to poor fulfillment ratings. In one blow, his fragile momentum stalled. That night, Jared sat alone on the edge of his bed, his laptop glowing like a judge about to deliver a sentence. He felt like a fraud. Maybe he wasn't built for this. But then he remembered something from a podcast he'd heard during one of his morning walks. The host had said, "Failure is just tuition. You pay for every lesson one way or another. The trick is not to flunk out." Jared didn't sleep much that night. Instead, he mapped out every mistake, trusting one supplier too much, not building redundancy, relying solely on one product. It stung, but he wasn't ready to give up. By morning, he had a new plan: diversify suppliers, build a small stockpile of his best sellers, and stop running ads until he had inventory secured. It would slow his growth, but give him control. He updated his website, posted a public apology, and offered discounts to the customers affected. To his surprise, a few responded with empathy. "Thanks for being honest," Clara replied. "I'll order again when you're back." It wasn't the success he dreamed of, but it was progress. And this time, it was built on real lessons. Like and subscribe.